everybody, Tucker Teaches here. The time has come for me to show off my classroom and everything that I've worked so hard on to get this school year started. Today is orientation, so students should be arriving shortly, but before they do, I want to go ahead and give you guys a tour of my classroom for the 2018-2019 school year. I will start off over here at the door and sort of pan through and give you detailed information about each section of my room, and then from there I will show you individual, pieces, and then pan through the whole room itself. Alright, so as you enter my room, over here on this wall, you'll see that I have cute inspirational posters along with a place to display student work. Right now I have these little signs that say sweet work coming soon, but I have places to put 13 pieces of student work up here, and I really like the way that it turned out. It's actually just a tablecloth that has been put up onto the wall, and it was actually really long, so I cut it, and I will show you what I did with the other half in a second. Moving from student work, we have the area where my cabinets and storage is, the sink, along with where students will put their snack so that they're not rummaging through their lunch boxes or book bags for their snacks when I call for snack time. We do have a pet fish. Right now he is at home, and he will come to school on Monday just like the rest of the students. This is where student book bags go, along with a cute little sign that I have up there that sometimes I change out. But right now it says "You are loved," and then right here is a calendar. I try to change it out monthly. It doesn't always work out, but it just lets the students know, what day of the week it is and that kind of thing after they put up their book bags. And this is also where the bathrooms are, and I share these two bathrooms with one other teacher. Moving from the cabinets to the door, I have some strategies for reading, and along with class rules and a clip chart. This is how students monitor their behavior throughout the school day. This is where students will be putting their lunch boxes, and then right here is where the tablecloth that I was telling you about that was over there, I cut it and I actually turned it so that it's opposite the other one, and it's actually the perfect space to fit an anchor chart. So that just worked out really, really well right there. Then as you move on, you see that I have my map with my global connections with the word hello in a bunch of different languages. Moving from there, we have the door that connects me to another classroom with class rules and this poster here with 10 ways to praise. The students love picking out which way they would like to be applauded after they've given a story or shared or anything like that. So one of their favorite ones is the disco cheer and the mirror cheer. Moving on, we have my clock, my birthday sign, the area where my math anchor charts and that kind of thing are going to be, because typically I will pull my math groups right here because of the dry erase table, so it's perfect for them to work problems out. And then I will have the math information, whatever we're working on, sort of right here. One thing that I did do was put these little chair things in them. Before last year I had them just out for the students to use as putting them on the floor if they'd like to sit there, but I think this year I put them in the chairs and I can tell them which color chair to sit in. Moving on to one of my favorite parts of the room is this area over here that says "Be Amazing Today," and it has the different subjects. Here is where we'll be writing the objectives for what we're learning each day. And this part that says "Be Amazing Today" was actually a vinyl that I was going to put in my home, and decided it was so cute and it was actually bigger than I was expecting that it would work well in the classroom. Another thing I've added, you'll see, is this light down here. It was only $5 at 5 and Below. So as they come in the morning, this whole area over here will be lit up so they'll see what they're doing for the day. And obviously I'm not going to leave it on all day, but it sort of just gets their day started looking in this direction, what we're doing, along with vocab and any anchor chart that I want to make. You'll notice that across my board I have pineapple lights. They turned out really cute. Those were only 50 cents. The great thing about having a pineapple or a tropical theme is that once summer is ending, all that stuff goes on sale. My chair is a little messed up right now, but It is sort of ocean themed. It was yellow before, and before it was yellow, it was white because it's the rocking chair that my mother used to rock me and my siblings in when we were first born. Moving on from there, I have my board with information about fees and that kind of thing. I'll put where the checks are payable to later. I have the schedule, voice levels, writing board, computer cart. This is where I typically will be sitting, and it's on wheels so I can roll it out so I can see the board a little bit better. Right now I have my back to school PowerPoint playing. Down here underneath the flat panel are pillows where the students could get them and use them when it is time for reading. Back behind, I think I've shown this before, are just some things that were sort of okay to be covered up. They are the mathematical practices and just little posters with cool sayings on them. Here you'll see my math board where I put the information for guided math groups, and each day they rotate and come to me over there at the math table. Here is my data wall, so students will be putting their number above what level that they're currently reading at, and they will track that throughout the year. Moving on from there, we have my guided reading rotations. I will put the students in the groups once I know more about them as readers, and we will rotate during guided reading to the 5 different stations that they have, which are read to self, read to someone, word work, work on writing, meet with teacher, and listen to reading. I might have repeated it more than once, but that's okay. You'll see that I think I've already mentioned these. These are where their notebooks are going to go. This is where their supplies will go. Moving on to the reading board. Reading anchor charts and different materials will go there on that board. And moving this way, we have the reading center area, I guess, the library rather. And the students are able to reach the books that are down here, and they can't really reach the ones up top. So what I'll do is at the beginning of the year, anything that I don't want them reading, I'll put up higher, and then I'll switch them later. So like now I might switch this Christmas and this back to school tub so that they can reach the back to school tub and then get to the Christmas one later, if that makes sense. I have my book hospital along with a little old lady who swallowed a fly. So the cool thing about her is her mouth opens up, and then as you're reading the story, you have the felt pieces and you give them to the students, and as she eats the different animals, you have the students put them in her mouth. So it's really cute, and they love to do it. Moving on, we have this area over here where students have their morning tubs. So in the mornings, I put those out on their tables, and then when I say that it's time to clean up, after announcements, that kind of thing, they come and they know to line them up right back here. Their binders, student binders, go here and here. So if they are carpool or van or anything like that, I like to put them on the top and put my bus riders on the bottom. That way when it's time to go, I know that I need to get all the top binders done first before I get the binders on the bottom done, because those ones are going to be the ones that go home first. On from there, you'll see I just have my 2 filing cabinets, treasure chest, student jobs. Across the top, I have this cute banner that has all the student names. And then this here that says Make Life Sweet with 2 pineapples. And then on this side, I have pineapples and shapes. So that turned out really, really cute. I put those up there to kind of try and disguise all the sticky tacky that I put up there that is clearly ruining my paint. But because there's so much other things up there now, I think that your eye is sort of drawn to the pineapples and the posters rather than the ugly. Over here I have my guided reading area. So this is where students will come for guided reading. I like that I have these little stools here because they are small enough that they push up underneath the table when they're not being used. That saves a lot of floor space there. And my desk area, it's a little messy right now, but I will clean it later. I really like the way that my tables are set up. They're set up sort of, I guess you could say, lecture style, because everybody sits on one side of the table and faces where the speaker would be, I guess, or the flat panel in this case. Sorry, that was my principal. He's getting ready to come over the loudspeaker, let students and parents know that we are about to begin in a couple minutes. But let me just go ahead and finish up showing you guys the layout of my room. I have a yellow table here, which typically anytime that they need to do like computer stuff, I have 4 laptops, so they pull the 4 laptops back there, and that's where they sit to do work on computers. Then looking around, I have 5 table groups. I only have 16 students in the class right now, so some table groups have 3. I only have 1 table group of 4 as of right now, but I'm not going to get rid of any tables because I will probably get some more students later. It is orientation, so at their seats I have these folders with this cute little tag from, I believe it was Mr. Male Kindergarten Teacher, or Male Kindergarten Teacher, something to that effect, along with a little treat, a Smartie, and then inside the folder is information about getting started with the school year and just paperwork and forms that they need to fill out. Overall, I really love how my room turned out this year, and I'm excited to get started with the brand new school year with a whole new group of 2nd graders and just get rocking and rolling. So I'm gonna do one last pan of the room and show you guys sort of an overview of what everything looks like, and then I will be out. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this tour of my classroom for the 2018-2019 school year. I am so excited. Leave a comment down below if you are ready to start a brand new school year. Alright, it is time for me to say goodbye to you guys and hello to my brand new group of 2nd graders. I'm so excited. So I will see you all later, and make sure that you stop by again. Make sure that you guys subscribe and hit that bell for notifications of when I post. I will be posting throughout the school year, and so make sure that you do that so that you can come back and see what I've got going on this side of the world. See you guys later. Bye.